Let's watch the matches played between Nomad365 and Giang in the round of 32 of the GP365 and Friends vs VN Volleyers tournament in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay365 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. So Nomad365 is using a Kaito with the Carbo load, giving him a Kaito having two strong hands, which is a good build for use versus Volleyers. And Giang was using a volley build having more stamina than volley, using the Kaito sourcing instead of the natural energy. That gives him more stamina and a lower volley stat. So there was some confusion between the two players. That's why they started to play the first matches in the Tour 9 instead of the Tour 8, which is normally the tour on which players must play this tournament. As seen in the tournament rules, we chose the Tour 8 because it has better viewability than this blue court in the Tour 9 in Dubai. So you can see that the video is looking a bit weird, very simply because Nomad365 was playing on a tablet and not on a phone. Nomad365 hit some nice lobs here. The classic serve into the corner, followed by a big Costco shot. That works in a lot of situations. Now and then Nomad365 try to hit soft drop returns. Accuracy was not always on point, and versus Volleyers you need a lot of accuracy. That was hard to counter with the volley for Giang. Very nice volley. That soft shot was surprisingly inaccurate. We might think that it would be easier for Nomad365 to hit them soft shots with accuracy, with higher accuracy, but it was not always the case. Yeah, that ball was probably flying out, but Nomad365 hit that back. That's not always easy when you are in the match, totally focused. Same builds. You can note that Nomad365 was using the anvil and not the Hades threats to have more stamina. This time players have switched to the Paris court, the Tour 8 court. As you can see, it is easier to watch the matches on the Paris court, thanks to the contrast of colors. Nomad365 was abusing lobs there. He was not trying to hit very hard shots back after the serve of Giang. And the volleys of Giang were not so accurate, even if Nomad365 shots were not so powerful. So you may ask me if I was slowing down the video, but I can assure you that this is the normal gameplay. It just seems a bit slow. Maybe that the tablet was slow. Because the game is normally smoother than that. It just seems versus a gameplay on the iPhone 11, for instance, that the games is a bit slower, like 15% slower. Of course, that doesn't change anything for the shots power. They can still be powerful. Another tough match. And Giang wasn't tricked by this lob attempt. Nomad365 try again. Some drop returns. But finally switch to harder shots as he saw that the soft drop shots didn't work much for him. Very nice smash from Giang. And nice volley too. Nice forehand winner. Another one from Nomad365, taking advantage of Giang's inability to cover the net quickly enough. That's very often the problem of serve volley players, of course, when they have to return a serve hit towards the corner of the service box, and then any counter puncher just needs to hit a big cross-court shot towards the other corner. Very tight match. Sam Burns again for this match. Successful lob. Nomad365 likes to hit lobs a lot. That one was a successful drop return, but Giang stay very focused. That was nice to draw Giang to the net, to force him to stick close to the net and then hit the lob there. Hitting hard to force the volley player to counter with difficulty. Missing the volley is another strategy too. Yeah, you can notice that Nomad365 lacked accuracy on soft drop shots a lot, and that he was hitting harder shots with a much better efficiency, and that was confirmed here. Since the beginning of the confrontation, a lot of soft shots hit by Nomad365 were catching the net or out of bounds, going most of the time to the LAs, while his lobs and hard shots had a much better efficiency, provoking unforced errors or were winners. Since that match, Giang switched to another volley build, slightly different. You are going to see that in the end of match lineup screens. This time he's having a better volley stat, but a lower stamina level. Very simply because he had decided to replace the keto sourcing card by the vegan diet. So that gives him a 68 volley stat instead of a 62 one that he gets with the keto sourcing. But then his stamina is only 28 compared to the 38 that he has with the keto sourcing. That shouldn't be a big deal for Giang, because matches are played on 7 points format, unlike in tournaments play on hardcore surfaces, where matches are played on 10 points format. So a lower stamina level should not be a big problem, especially if he manages to end rallies quickly. For instance, after a good serve, which was the case here. Very quick match, won by Giang. Both players have won 2 matches each. This is the 5th match. Giang kept using the same build than the previous match. Given that he won, that is normal. It's quite logical. Inaccurate return from Giang, who is not as famous as the big bosses of the VN Volleyers team, like Ben Kim, Hung BR, Hui VN, Kwaos, etc. Nice quick catch from Giang, who is totally dominating this 5th match. Nice lob from Nomad365. Very nice volley from Giang, who quickly ended that 5th match and who is leading now 3-2. Let's see the 6th match. Once again, they switch to the 2-9 court. Never mind. Big hug shots into the net. Giang is having the good mental status now, especially because he's leading 3-0, but Nomad365 didn't give up. This is his last chance. He must come back now, because if Giang wins that match, he would have a 4-2 scores, and then will be qualified for the round of 16. Very nice desperate return from Nomad365, who was a bit lucky that Giang hit that smash on his Kaito, and he couldn't then have hit that soft cross-court return. And Giang seems a bit disturbed by that miss smash Nomad365 is taking the lead now, and he is coming back to 3-3. The suspense is full here. And this is the last match. Both players have 3 points. Whoever wins that last match will be qualified for the round of 16. Who will make it? Nomad365 has a psychological advantage after the last win. Giang seems a bit disturbed by the mismatch in the previous match. He seems a bit lost now on the court. That's too bad, because so far the show was really nice with a Giang totally focused. But Giang didn't say his last word. He resists and comes back too. 3-3. Who's going to crack first? Nomad365 didn't tremble. Nice forehand winner. The volley of Giang was a bit too soft there. He corrected it with a harder volley here. Big shot from Nomad365, who has now 2 match points. Will that be enough? And Nomad365 concluded that last match with a forehand shot that was too powerful for Giang to return correctly. Nomad365 will face House, aka Patrick Fung, in the round of 16. So you are seeing now the builds that Nomad365 was using in all matches. You can see the stats on the upper part of the screen. I was recording those lineup screens on my iPhone 11, so the video format was not the same. That's why I had to zoom it a bit. And here was the build used by Giang in the 3 first matches. As you can see, keto sourcing gave him more stamina but a lower volley stat. Then he will switch to another build during the last matches with vegan diet instead of keto sourcing. Well, I hope you enjoy watching those matches of the round of 32 played between Nomad365 and Giang in the GP365 and Friends vs VN Volleyers tournament in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Live Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay365 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of the tournament. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon on Gameplay365. Bye bye.